Your teenager walks through the door. You ask, how was school? Fine. What happened today? Nothing. And somehow you know absolutely nothing about their life. Yeah? But why do teenagers hide things from their parents? Hmm? Is it because they don't trust you? Are they becoming secretive? Or is something else happening developmentally? Let's unpack it. Privacy is part of growing up. Yeah? As children become adolescents, they begin developing a stronger sense of this is my life. Yeah? They start wanting private conversations, personal space, control over information, independence in decision making, a life outside the family, as mentioned in my other videos. And that's not necessarily unhealthy. Privacy and secrecy aren't automatically the same thing. A teenager wanting to close their bedroom door isn't necessarily hiding something dangerous. Sometimes they are simply developing boundaries. So, why don't they tell us? There are several reasons. The most obvious one is fear of punishment. Yeah. So if they do something, they are afraid of being punished. So it would go something like, if I tell mom this and this happened, they'll probably take away my phone. They'll probably take away my TV rights. They will, all those kinds of punishments that parents give to children. Yeah. Then, of course, there's the other one, which is the fear of disappointing you, the parent. Yeah. So, my parents expect so much from me. If I tell them that this and this happened, they will be disappointed, and I don't want them to feel disappointed in me. Yeah. Then, also, they have a fear of being judged, much like most people. Yeah. So maybe it's something completely dumb, yeah. Like they did something and they injured themselves, and they don't want to say that they have a problem, they have a pain, they have an infection somewhere. They don't want to say that because they have a fear of being judged, yeah. They're going to think I'm stupid, yeah, or maybe they even feel embarrassed, especially in topics like relationships, sexuality, body changes, friendships, bullying, and also mental health. Then, of course, sometimes they don't want you, the parent, to swoop in and fix it. Yeah. Sometimes your teenager tells you a problem and you've already mentally written a 5-point action plan before they even finish their first sentence. And they're thinking, I literally just wanted someone to listen to me. That's it. So your reaction constantly teaches them whether they'll tell you next time or not. Yeah. And I think this is probably the core message of this video, because now imagine your teenager finally tells you, Mom, I tried alcohol at a party. What do you say? A, what? Who are you with? Where were you? You're grounded for the next 6 months. Or B, okay, I'm glad you told me. Let's talk about what happened. How did it start? Did you enjoy it? Who else was there? What happened? Is there anything I should be concerned about? Are you safe? B, the option B does not mean that there are no consequences. What it means is that connection comes first, then problem solving second. Then now consequences were appropriate. Because if every disclosure is met with an explosion, eventually the teenager learns just not to tell you anything. Yeah? So, how do you actually build trust? The first thing would be, don't only talk when something is wrong. Talk when things are ordinary. Ask about their music, their friends, interests, opinions. You don't want only conversations to be, have you done your homework? Why are you on your phone? Where are you going? Then another thing would be, Listen without immediately judging them. You don't have to agree with everything that they say, but let them finish. Thirdly, also don't weaponize their vulnerability. If they tell you something personal and you later throw it back at them during an argument, bye bye trust. Trust with them, gone. Then, of course, you need to keep appropriate confidentiality. Unless there is a safety issue, like I mentioned in my previous video, not everything your teenager tells you needs to become family news. Yeah, sometimes just keep things between you and them. Yeah, but what if they're hiding something serious? This is where you have to make an important distinction. Respecting privacy does not mean you're ignoring the warning signs. Pay attention still to major changes, like I mentioned: withdrawal, fear of going somewhere, unexplained injuries, significant behavior changes, substance use, bullying, sexual exploitation, severe emotional distress, self harm, or suicidal thoughts. In these situations, safety takes priority over privacy. So, your teenager can have a right to privacy without having a right to be left in danger. The goal is to make sure that when something really matters, you're the first person they feel safe coming to, or at least one of the people that they feel safe coming to. Yeah, you don't need to know every detail of their life. Yeah, what you need is for them to know that they can come to you when life gets difficult, because trust in reality is built in the ordinary moments before crisis happens. I hope this helps. Thank you so much, and like, share, subscribe, and follow my channel Mentally Unpacked if you like this kind of content. I'll see you on the next one.